I'm Catherine Fulvio and I wanted to show you how to make panzanella. It's a wonderful Italian bread salad. Of course, it sounds so much better in Italian, panzanella. And it all came about using leftovers from the fridge, you know, your little bits of peppers, tomatoes, cucumber, but also how to use up the stale bread. So to start with, I need to prepare my onion. So I'm just gonna top and tail my onion here. I really hope I don't cry. I always cry chopping onions. Of course, if you keep licking your lips, it does work, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. So off we get all of this off. So it's red onion, because it's that little bit milder, but also with the red onion, it's a lovely colour. Now over here, I have my favourite gadget in the kitchen. It's my little brown bin. It's so cute, and I just pop all my little bits of leftovers in there, you know, all the trimmings from the veggies, and then that goes for compost later. So just slice our onion, and then we're just looking for little slices of onion, that's it. And then after that, all we need then is just some vegetables that you have in the fridge. Now sometimes I would put green beans in, anything goes. So you can do your onions any way you want, pop them in like that. There we go. And next, right, what have we got? All these wonderful colours. Well, I happen to have tomatoes that were really needed to be used up, so in they go. And I just dice them up. I left seeds and everything in because the juice of the tomatoes would be great for flavour. Now, you know the way you buy peppers in a bag and you needed the green one for the stir fry and the other two are left, the yellow and the red? This is a great way of using up your peppers. There's my yellow, or my red pepper in, gosh, colour blind. And then in goes my yellow pepper. There we go. Celery. There's always a few celery stalks left in the fridge, so in that goes. Everything's just diced up. There's usually a bit of cucumber too. So this is lovely and crunchy, it's fantastic for flavour. I diced up a few more red onions here, so I'm going to pop them in, just because I like the colour and the texture of the onion. Next then, I have some garlic. You can't have an Italian salad without a little bit of garlic in there. And then just because I like them, I put capers in, because I like that little kind of vinegary taste. Now, pop that aside. What else? Anchovies. Not everybody's cup of tea, but they're lovely in this recipe. Beautiful little bit of saltiness in here. It's an optional extra. If you were doing this for vegetarians, that's where your sun-dried tomatoes would come in as the alternative. But anchovies is that wonderful kind of hidden flavour that you come across in Italian cooking. So just give these a chop up. There we go. And in they go. That's lovely. Isn't it shocking to think that we waste up to €700 worth of food every single year in our homes in Ireland? Like, it's phenomenal. And this is a fantastic way of actually using up everything. Now, I wanted to make a dressing to go with this, but I wanted my dressing to last. So I'm not putting anything in like fresh garlic or fresh herbs that might go off over time, because this will actually keep in the fridge for quite a while, and it's a simple red wine vinaigrette, and all I need is red wine vinegar. And then I'm making a nice quantity of it because I know I'll use it throughout the summer. A little bit of salt goes in. I'm just putting in a bit of sugar as well, just to balance the vinegar, and some pepper. Oh, that goes in. Oops, there we are. Now, next thing I wanted to put in, nice bit of mustard, Dijon mustard. It's lovely for flavour, so pop that in. All of this is optional though, you don't have to, if mustard's not your thing, don't worry about it. Next, we need then a whisk, which I put over here. Give all of this a nice mix around. So easy to make your own vinaigrette, and I bet you when you look around you have some nice olive oil somewhere and you have a lovely bit of vinegar and maybe some mustard that needs using up, so off you go. Then you just start putting your oil in bit by bit. This will make a large quantity, more than you need for the recipe, but I've done that purposely so that you can have some lovely salads over the summer, and the next time you open your fridge and find a nice bit of lettuce that needs to be used, you'll pull out your lovely red wine vinaigrette that you made for this recipe and use it up. It's important that we look around our kitchens and our presses and see, you know, what does need to be used up, because food waste is an awful shame, and it's a waste of your money as well, and it's bad for the environment. So let's just try and use up everything we can. There we go. That's how easy it is to make your own vinaigrette, like honestly. Next, I have some fresh herbs. So I've already chopped them up, but I use tarragon and I use parsley and a little bit of basil. So I have them here. But look at this. This is what I wanted to show you. This was some bread rolls that I had left over, and all I did was I just tore them because I just think it looks nice. You know, it's quite attractive in its texture. And then I tossed them in a little bit of oil and a few herbs and a little bit of salt and pepper, and I put them in the oven on a low heat just to dry out. And they're my croutons, and they'll keep for a while. But I'm going to pop them in here because this is where this salad came from. Panzanella is the Italian bread salad, and the Italians came up with the concept just as a way of using up all of those lovely you know, bits of bread and veggies and everything that they had left over. So I'm just putting some chives in there as well. There we go. Some tarragon. That's lovely. And my parsley's in there. Next, what do I want? Yes, let's give this a little mix around. Now, oh my goodness, the smell alone. The fresh herbs make a huge difference in this as well. But just have a look at that colour. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful colour. I leave the bread to last because the bread will soak up, you know, those lovely dressing, but I don't want it to be really soggy, you know, so we'll just give this a nice mix, and then in goes our dressing. Let's see how much we need. Don't need to overdress a salad, there's nothing worse. Just nicely coated. That's what a salad should do, or a salad dressing should do. Just coat everything. Now, and then our bread. In that goes. And let's give this a nice mix around. You can hear the crunch of the bread. Look at that. This, I am telling you now, tastes amazing. Absolutely amazing. This served alongside a lovely bit of cheese, maybe a bit of local goat's cheese, and an extra bit of green salad, just sitting outside, maybe some olives on the side, and a little bit of al fresco dining, enjoying the lovely summer in Ireland, and away you go. Now, here's our bowl, and we just pop this into our serving bowl. And finally, a little bit of parsley to garnish and some fresh basil as well. There we are. And this is it. Look at that. My wonderful Italian Panzanella salad. It smells divine.